Hello everyone. Today, since I just got to the time skip on One Piece, which is a huge milestone, but I still got like 700 more episodes to go to catch up, but it's fine. But I'm gonna be ranking the pre-time skip arcs on this tier list. So first, we're gonna start with Romance Dawn. We're going to go in order. Romance Dawn, a great setup arc. I really did like the story of Shanks and Luffy, and then we got to see Zoro for the first time with his 3 swords. So this right here is a great. I don't know how you could do this like an opening arc any better than this one, so this goes into A tier. Now, Orange Town arc with Buggy. Personally, I did not like this. It's kind of boring. The only thing I did like was that little dog that got beat up. He tried to protect his the little shop his owner owned, but that's the only thing I really remember. And Buggy, which it will go in detail but Buggy is such a great character that got introduced, is going to go C tier. Now, Syrup Village. I personally liked Captain Kuro a lot, and Django. They're both cool characters, but it wasn't that great, so I'm gonna go put this in B tier. Now next, it's gonna be Baratie, which I actually did like this one. Especially the whenever Jin, I think is his name, guy with the 2 weird weapons. And I did like Don Krieg, that's his name, yeah, as a villain. Thought he was pretty good. So I put this actually above Romance Dawn, since it wasn't as boring as these two. And we got some small character development for other characters. And then Arlong Park. Like, this is the spot where people say One Piece gets good, and they're right. The scene where Nami starts stabbing herself in the arm repeatedly, and then Luffy going up to her and then putting his hat on his head. That was nice. So this is our first one that's going to go in S tier. It was also a build up to this guy a lot, which is what I liked. I think it was pretty solid. Loguetown arc. Now this one, don't remember much. Just remember this is where we met Smoker, and then Zoro got his new sword after losing the Mihawk. Oh yeah, I forgot we met Mihawk in the Baratie arc. This one right here. So that was also a huge W. Our first warlord we get introduced to. However, this I don't know, I kind of liked it. It kind of felt like a side quest. Wasn't that bad. I think I put it above Syrup Village right here. Reverse Mountain, we get introduced to Laboon. Personally, didn't care about Laboon that much. So this is our first D tier. We get introduced to Crocus, who was on Gold D. Rogers' ship for a little while. But I don't know what importance he has to the story, but it's a detail. Now, Risky Peak. Don't remember much from this. This is where we meet Vivi, and then get introduced with the whole Baroque works. It's a startup one, but it's not that awesome. Just setting up for Alabasta later on. But I would put it above Orange Town in C tier. Now Little Garden. I loved Little Garden. Introduced the giants, and like they set up so much with these giants. Like, and I did like Mr. 3. I didn't think he was that bad a villain. So I put this above Romance Dawn. Little Garden, but not above Baratie. Drum Island. Personally, It was alright. Don't remember much of the villain. I just remember the backstory of Chopper and how this guy, I forgot his name, Chopper's mentor, when he was dying, he heard that 16, forgot what happened, but like he heard people were sick, so whenever he was dying, he went out to go and save them, but it was all just like a setup. I did like this guy right here, so I'm gonna put this in top of B tier. Alabasta, another end of the saga. Alabasta, I really like this one. Crocodile is a great villain. Whenever Luffy got like hooked for like the first battle, I think, by a crocodile, that honestly shocked me. I didn't think Luffy, I thought Luffy would kind of kick him, but nah. But seeing all like everyone having a respective fight, like let's see, Zoro went against the Blade guy, I forgot his name, it's like Mr. One, I think. Nami went against Miss Double Finger. Usopp and Chopper went against the Groundhog Lady, and then that big old guy with the baseball bat. I'm sure there's one I'm forgetting about. Hey, put it up if there's one more. Okay. But did like that, and we get introduced to Nico Robin. Also a huge W. She joins the crew after this because she saw that Luffy was actually a good pirate. So this is also deserving of S tier. Now, do I want to put it higher? Oh, also, we get introduced to Mr. 3. And honestly, Crocodile's plan kind of worked on me because I was so confused whenever the king started the king. The king, it was actually Mr. 3 shape-shifting into the king. Start the war, basically. So I'll put this above Arlong Park. The Dryer arc, was a nice getting us hyped up for Skypiea. Wasn't that much anyways. I'll put this. We did get introduced to Bellamy, who worked for Mr. Doflamingo, but nothing really happened, nothing too exciting. So I'll just put this B above Captain Kuro. Skypiea, kind of had me. It lost me later on. I did like it at the very beginning, but it lost me. After even after the defeat, I don't know, he kept on coming back, and now who was the main villain, which was kind of annoying me. But then I don't know, I'll just put this at top of B tier. Okay, Long being Long Island. Do I have to say anything about this one? This is going D tier. I'm gonna be honest, I completely skipped the second half after Luffy said yes to another round of games, even though they got their crew back together. So annoying. Oh, Water 7. We get introduced to Frankie, who we thought was a villain, and then Iceberg, and then the whole shipwright crew. And then I'm gonna be honest, the reveal whenever they took off the masks and it was all the people they knew, it shocked me. And also it was shocking to hear Nico Robin joined them for some reason, even though she hates the government. But later on, you know what happens. Also, the train, I actually did like the villains. They were very interesting, and the whole organization, the CP9, they're pretty cool. So I'm gonna put this at S tier. Now, Enies lobby. Now this is heat. Especially whenever they shot the government flag, declaring war on the government, and then Nico Robin up there saying, "I want to live."
Just this once, and I want to live! Take me with you! Take me away from here!
Oh, I'm gonna have to put this at the top of S tier. That was such a good moment. And then I think this post Enies lobby, I think this card. But this is where we learn that Garp is his grandpa, and then we see a Blackbeard and Ace fight. I don't think that much happened. But I already knew Garp was his grandpa. Wasn't much of a shock, but still. I'm gonna put this right here above Jaya. Thriller Bark. Even though people don't really like Thriller Bark, I personally liked it. I thought the theme was pretty cool, and I did like Gecko Moria. His devil fruit was really interesting, the shadows and everything. And then I don't know, he was kind of a joke at the end after he got this super big, and then Luffy just like one shot him in the stomach, started barfing out all his souls. Also, that's where we see Monster Luffy, which decimated ores, which is the big old creature that Gecko Moria was controlling. So this is going on top of A tier. Sabaody. I don't know how to say. Yeah, Sabaody. This is a nice arc. Nothing really special. I did like. We got to see Kizaru. He's probably one of my favorite animals right now. Because I don't know. I do like his devil fruit. So I'm gonna put this at the bottom of A tier. And we get introduced to the whole the Rush generation. Vlog Kid, all the guys. I do like the music guy. I hope we see more of him later. And also that dope moment when Luffy punches the Celestial Dragon. That was such a feel-good moment. Well, not feel-good moment, but like I was begging for Luffy to punch him because he was being such a jerk. Amazon Lily, to be honest, did not care. I didn't care that much. But it goes like right here. Impel Down and W arc. Luffy, Mr. 3, Buggy, all like the past like minor villains decided to team up to break out of here. And then Luffy and Crocodile kind of made an alliance. And then also Mr. 3's, you know what happened. If you know what happens to Mr. 3, then you know. But that was a great moment. I did like this. Even though it was to save Ace, they didn't save him, but still. And then Warden Magellan, the guy who poops, 10 hours a day on the toilet. I liked him. I did think his devil fruit was really overpowered at the time. But hopefully we run into him again. And then Luffy beats him this time. So I'm gonna put this at the top right here of A tier. Marineford. I had tears. I was shook. This arc was really good. Seeing Whitebeard in action, like I knew Whitebeard's existence, but seeing him in action, seeing how much power he had, even though he's an old man, way past his prime, it was crazy. So I think I'll put this right below Enies lobby. Now we have our final arc, post-war arc, where we see Luffy's childhood of Ace and Sabo, which is kind of sad knowing happens to Ace. And then we also see where all the Straw Hats end up after getting slapped by Kuma. So this, I think this goes like right here, right above Baratie arc. So this is my my rating of the pre-time skip arcs. I really did like it. I heard it gets extremely good. I've always seen the animation get better. I've watched a tiny bit of Post. We're arriving on Fishman Island right now. But the first half of One Piece, pretty good. So hopefully it only gets better. And if you have any things to bring up, like any things you should bring up, like these lower rankings or these higher rankings, just leave your opinions down below. This is mine. So yeah, thank you all for watching. I'll see you next video. Make sure to subscribe. Bye.
I got a feeling.